Sailability The Next Step is a pilot program to try and see how we can adapt the normal pathways that an able-bodied person would take for people with physical and mental issues that they may have to sail a normal boat. Ian Fox, Training and Development Manager for the Royal Yacht Club of Victoria. It's a way to get people with a disability on a pathway that may, if they want to, lead up to the highest level of sailing. Other than that, it's pretty much the same as an able-bodied course. You have different learning techniques in an able-bodied class, and it's the same in our classes. So you try and cater for visual learners, for auditory learners, for kinesthetic learners. So it's just a matter of adapting things to the styles that they use, and that's a mixture of no different from any other able-bodied class that we'd run.
My name is Tanya Stanford. I'm a senior sailing instructor here at the Yacht Club, and I got into actually teaching sailing about 6 years ago, and I was fortunate enough to be involved in the Sailability project, and that's where my passion is. I love it. So the pilot program is based on the Learn to Sail program. So there's really no difference except that we've had to adapt the program to the different abilities. So there's really not much of a difference. We follow the syllabus and adapt where we need to. And this is where these teaching methods come into, because some people can't vocalise themselves. And it's easier just sitting in a group in an informal atmosphere when we're doing theory in the classroom, which we still have to cover, that we can actually play with the boats and explain rules, which way the wind is coming from. So we've got a fan here that I turn on, and we talk about, obviously you can't sail into the wind, and then we talk about which tack we're on, so that's very important for rules. We've got starboard and port. So then the students can actually, or the participants can actually play with these and then get a feel. They can move the sails about and say, okay, well now we're beating, we've got the sail close in, we're reaching, it's halfway out, and then we're running and it's all the way out. So it just gives them a visual and something to play with as well. So it's not just standing up at the board and rattling on. Megan is she was involved in the first group that started, and Megan can't vocalise herself very well. When she first started, she came with a little machine, which would be her speech, and then after the second time she ditched her voice machine and became very vocal and very outspoken. She's incredibly competitive. She's unbelievable. You get her on the water and she's in her element, and she's cheeky, so she'll cut in on people and probably not do what she's supposed to, but she's always laughing as she's steering, and she's just got a great love of the sailing. As soon as we put her in the boat, she was off.
My name's David, and this is the 5th time I've been sailing. So,
Bill, 2 years.
Rob, 5 weeks.
I just enjoy the learning skills and the coordination skills, and I'll be doing it for as long as possible. Well, the weather was beautiful. I would have liked maybe a little bit more wind, but other than that, it was great.
Basically, it's a different sort of rehab. It actually forcing me to do other things extra that I wouldn't do otherwise.
Mate, Megan is.
Yeah, probably Megan.
Bill.
I got a good start, I was lucky.
My name's Leslie Orrell. I'm the Access for All Abilities Officer at Hobsons Bay City Council. This Sailability The Next Step project is a 2-year pilot project, and we are working with all of our partners to extend it into the future. So we're putting together a startup pack that Yachting Victoria will be able to distribute to all of the other sailing clubs that are interested. Our aim is very much that sailing clubs will take Sailability The Next Step on as a mainstream program added to their suite of programs that they run for other people, so added to TACAs for kids and to their other adult classes, and so that Sailability Next Step members will be invited to join the clubs. Royals have been able to create a special membership rate for the graduates of this program. We recognise that people with a disability sometimes have lower income and sometimes have higher expenses than other community members, and so we wanted to create the opportunity for clubs to invite them to join the club anyway, because as Ian said, what we're hoping is that people will do the 10-week sailing programs. At the moment we've developed 3 10-week sailing programs, and at the end of that the aim is that people will join the club sailing and that they will become regular club members, participate in all of the activities of the club, all of the functions, that they will be invited possibly even to join committees or volunteer at the club or be involved in a range of different opportunities.